You've got to be kidding me. Alright, that's it. What in Tartarus are you still doing up, mortal? Whoa, what's that mug? Hope that coffee wasn't too hot. Good luck trying to get those stains out tomorrow. Who am I? Oh, I'm your voice of reason. You know, that little voice in your head that helps you make smart choices. Though, if that were true, I'd be a hell of a lot smaller in your case. But anyway, it doesn't really matter who I am. I'm here to tell you to go to sleep. Don't bother with your phone, mortal. The battery's dead. It had better be, given how much sand I had to use to shut it down earlier. Gods, I hate technology. You don't even want to know how much overtime I've put in since smartphones were invented. No. Listen. I'm not going to hurt you, mortal. No, I'm not here to rob you either. What would I even do with any of this stuff? Like I said, I'm just here to tell you to go to bed. If you go to sleep, then I'll go away. It's as simple as that. To be honest, I don't even know how you're still awake. I already gave you 2 doses of sand tonight. After the second one, the air was so thick with magic, I thought I was going to suffocate. You should be out cold by this point. Well, from the looks of you, I won't deny the going crazy part. But no, it's not a dream. I wish it were. That would mean you were already asleep. And I wouldn't need to be wasting my time trying to put you to bed like a stubborn child. And now you look like you're gonna cry. Great. Look, maybe I came on too strong. Now that I think about it, yeah. I guess it must be pretty frightening to have a strange man in a color-changing cloak show up in your bedroom in the dead of night. So, how about this? Instead of just dumping the rest of my bag of sand on your head and knocking you out right here and now, I'll try my best to explain. But you have to promise you'll go straight to sleep after this. Deal? Alright. I guess I should start with my name then. I'm Morpheus, son of Hypnosis. Yep, that Hypnosis, as in the god of sleep. FYI, he doesn't take kindly to mortals refusing his ultimate gift to humanity. But anyway, I'm the god of dreams. Sometimes I'm also called the Sandman. That's right. My responsibilities are many. For those who please my father, or for whom he otherwise deems worthy, I can use my sand to give them pleasant dreams. But for those who can't sleep, or who resist it, for whatever reason, like you, I can also use it to just put them to sleep. Well, duh. Of course it's magic. What? Do you think ordinary sand could do that? Don't believe me? Look. Behold, the most important tool of my trade. Been writing poetry with all that extra time. Still, not bad. I suppose it does kind of look like someone dipped a bag into the sky, scooping up a million tiny stars. You won't find sand like this anywhere in your mortal realm. It's from the shores of Erebus, the place of darkness between the mortal plane and the underworld. My father's domain, and mine. But anyways, all that stuff aside, I would really advise you to stop depriving yourself from sleeping, mortal. Did you listen to literally anything I just said? I'm the god of dreams. Of course it's my business. But beyond that, mortal, you're destroying yourself. The bright lights, the icy showers, the endless coffees and sodas and energy drinks. And that's not even to mention your headaches or the bruises from the times you've nearly collapsed from exhaustion. For Zeus' sake, you fell down the stairs the other day. You've got to stop this before you get hurt. Or, at least, before you hurt yourself even more. So, you're going back on our deal? Why am I not surprised? Listen, mortal. Besides the fact that breaking a deal with a god is a really bad idea, I'm not the only one you have to worry about. Like I said earlier, Father doesn't take kindly to people ignoring him. You're already on his radar. Believe me, you don't want to make it any worse. Fine, suit yourself. If you want to go and piss Father off, then who am I to stop you? I'm still putting you to sleep, by the way. There's no way I'm getting chewed out because of your stupidity. I swear, why would you risk the wrath of not one but two gods? It's almost like you're afraid to sleep. Wait. No way. Is that it? You're actually afraid? Are you serious? Zeus Thunderbolt, why didn't you just say so? Okay, fine, whatever. So, what's making you afraid, mortal? Have you been hearing weird noises or something? You've been having nightmares. What kind? I know, it's hard, mortal. But the more you can tell me, the more I can help. Or, at least, try to. What are your nightmares about? Oh. Okay. How often have you had them? Once a week? Twice a week? Whoa, wait. Nearly every night? How long has this been going on? Gods, I'm sorry to ask, mortal, but did something happen recently? Some sort of awful experience, or maybe a change in your daily life that brought a lot of stress? I see. I'm not sure. Nightmares every now and then are normal. Sometimes they can even be a good thing. A way for the mind to cope, you know? Another of Father's gifts, or so he claims. But to have them as frequently as you do, and for them to be that awful, even given what you told me, something's not right. I don't know. I'll check it out, though. Well, yeah. I can't promise anything, mind you, but I can try. No one deserves that kind of torment, even if you have been an absolute ass. Don't thank me. I'm just doing my job. Speaking of which, you're still not off the hook for sleeping. No, don't panic. I promised I'd help, didn't I? I'm still going to put you to sleep, but I can choose whether or not to give you dreams. For the time being, I won't. I'll just give you deep, dreamless sleep. No dreams of any kind, therefore, no nightmares. Uh, yeah, sure. Don't mention it. Now, come on. If we talk any longer, the sun's gonna sneak up on us. Get yourself in bed. Does it look like I care? You don't have to have your pajamas on. You'll be fine sleeping in your clothes for one night. Now, for Zeus' sake, lie down. Thank you. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. There. Get some rest, mortal. Just gotta have the last word, don't you? I swear, you are the most stubborn thing I've ever met. Take care of yourself. Understand? I'll be back once I know something. Ah, there you are, my sweet. Look at you, tucked up in your little bed, all snug and cozy. The very picture of peace. Oh my, now isn't that interesting? How could you know his name, I wonder? Why, it almost sounds as though you were expecting him. But that would be impossible. After all, it's forbidden to reveal ourselves to the mortals. Surely my perfect little brother wouldn't have gone against the rules. Not that I can blame him. After all, just look at you. Such a perfect specimen. That delicate face. So soft, so beautiful, even when it's twisted with fear. And that enticing form laid out before me, like a sacrificial offering. You would inspire anyone to abandon reason. What's wrong, my sweet? Oh, finding it hard to move all of a sudden? Are your limbs locked in place? Your body frozen? Like a victim of Medusa's gaze? My apologies. I often have this effect on mortals. It makes it easier, you see. Not that I can't feed on a thrashing, writhing form, but I just find it so inelegant. No, I much prefer my victims to be still. There's something intoxicating about it. Seeing your sleeping forms lying motionless, as if at peace, when inside your minds are actually screaming, begging for release from the horror of my visions. If I'm especially lucky, the paralysis takes hold early, sending your fears spiraling even before you fall asleep. A little appetizer, if you will. You can call his name all you want, but alas, I'm afraid your dear Sandman is busy tonight. No doubt he's bounding around like a dog, obediently fulfilling his duties as usual. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll have lots of fun. Just the two of us. Who am I? Oh, yes, forgive me. Where are my manners? I am Epiales, god of nightmares, son of Hypnos, and the most powerful of the Yandere. Would you like me to show myself? I suppose I could indulge you. After all, if your precious prince already broke the rules, why shouldn't I? Very well, if you insist. Behold, you should be grateful. Not many have ever had the privilege to gaze upon my true form in all its glory. Speechless, are we? Am I just that handsome? Come now, don't be shy. Tell me which part of me appeals to you the most. My horns, curved like the blade of a scythe. My claws, as eager to caress as they are to kill. Or perhaps my eyes, as deep and dark as a moonless night. What? Were you expecting someone more human-looking? I know my dear brother enjoys using a mortal form, but he's always been somewhat lacking in imagination. It's sad, really. Oh, yes. Did he not tell you he had a brother? Certainly, he told you about our father. Of course he did. Oh, he pretends not to care, but beneath that aloof facade, he's like a starving dog, desperate for the merest scrap of approval. That's right. We are both sons of the great Hypnos. And yet, unlike my dear brother, I am cursed to wander the earth while he reclines on velvet couches in father's mansion. While he is spoon-fed from a silver platter, I must toil in the fields of sleep for my own sustenance. But every so often, I'm lucky enough to find someone like you, my sweet. Though I must say, you outshine them all. Never before have I met someone whose fields of sleep are so wonderfully fertile. The bounty of terror and anguish that you produce is beyond compare. It's like the finest wine, richer and sweeter than honey, more delectable than the pomegranates of Hades. Yes, I can almost taste it now. I wonder what sort of delicious misery you'll have in store for me tonight. Oh. Hush now, my precious. It will only be worse for you if you resist. Oh, you poor, sweet thing. I'm afraid it's useless to lie. You can dream for me, little one. You can, and you will. Now, just relax. Unlike my dear brother, I don't even need a bag of sand to put you to sleep. No, a mere glance into my eyes will be enough to drag you down into slumber. Look at me, my sweet. The sooner you surrender, the sooner it'll all be. He what? Oh, really? He gave you dreamless sleep? No, surely not. Why would he stick his neck out for a mere mortal? You're just grasping at straws. Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. If he truly has given you a reprieve, I should be able to smell his magic on you. Your fear is even stronger up close. It's like perfume. Now, hold still. What? So, it's true then, is it? That bastard. That interfering, self-important little thief. He dares to try and deprive me of you, my precious mortal. Oh, he has no idea what he's just done. He presumes to bring his forces to my shores. Well, if he wants a war, then, by our father's name, I shall give him a war. My apologies. It seems we'll have to postpone our little tryst for the time being. I know you must be absolutely devastated, but luckily, this latest trick of his isn't permanent. It should last for another day or two at most. Once his protection has faded, then there will be nothing standing in our way. Oh, my poor sweet human. Are you hoping he'll protect you? He and I may be as different as night and day, but we do have one thing in common. We're both selfish bastards. We'd never risk making Father even angrier. Dogs like him live and die by their master's rules. A wild beast like myself, however, obeys no laws. I may not be able to quench my thirst tonight, but perhaps we could still have a little fun. Why don't we practice you surrendering to me? After all, the sooner you learn to obey, the easier it will be once that pampered prince's tricks aren't in the way. Yes, You remember what to do, don't you? That's right. Look at me. Look me in the eyes, my sweet. Gaze into their endless void. Yes, that's it. You can try to look away, but still, you feel them drawing you in, like the tide pulling back from the shore. No, no, no. Don't fight it. It's useless to try and resist. Just keep looking, staring into my eyes. Hear their darkness calling to you. Yes, let it wash over you, pulling you down. Just staring, falling deeper and deeper, drifting down further and further with each and every word I say. Now, relax, my sweet. Yes, that's it. Just relax. Your mind is going blissfully blank. Your thoughts floating away, evaporating like the morning mist. Feel the weight of your body as you sink down deep. Yes, sinking further and further into the soft, inky darkness. Sink for me, little one. Yes, just sink. Oh, look at you, struggling to keep your eyes open. They seem so terribly heavy. Why not just let them close? It's all right. Why keep fighting when you know you're bound to lose? Just give in, my sweet. Close your eyes. Ah, there we go. Doesn't it feel wonderful to submit, to surrender control and let someone else take the reins? Yes, I know it does. Keep sinking for me, my sweet. Keep sinking deeper and deeper. Let the darkness embrace you as you surrender to my power. That's it. Now, sleep for me, my precious. Yes, sleep. Enjoy what little remains of your respite, for soon you'll be mine. Mortal? Oh, would you look at that? You're awake. No surprise there. Gods, you look terrible. What's going on? Huh? Nah, I'm nobody. Of course it's me, mortal. Do you regularly get guys poofing into your room with a bag of sand? You want me to prove it? I guess I could, but why? Are you okay? Whoa, okay. Fine. See? I'm staying right here. Not moving an inch. Gods, what's with you tonight? You look like you think I'm going to eat you or something. Epiales. Wait, how do you know? Oh, gods. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me he didn't actually show himself to you. He paralyzed you while you were awake? Gods. What did he feed on you? Ah, that absolute psycho. I swear I'm going to feed him to Cerberus. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. I'm not mad at you. I promise. You didn't do anything wrong. God, no wonder you were so scared when I came in. Okay, hang on. How do I prove to you I'm not? Hey, remember last time I showed you my sand? And then you decided to get all Sappho on me, saying that it looked like I'd scooped up a million tiny stars. No one would know that except us, right? Okay, good. Can I sit next to you? Thank you. Here. Breathe with me. In and out. In and out. Oh. Well, here I was going to tell you that I thought I knew what was causing your nightmares, but of course that fiend beat me to it. Is that what he told you? Of course he did. No, he's not a god. As much as he likes to pretend he is, he's a demon, a dream spirit. He and his kind, the Oniri, induce nightmares in mortals, and then they feed on the fear and distress they create. I bet he also told you we're brothers, didn't he? Well, spoiler alert, that's also a lie. He wasn't born to my father. Father created him and his kin as servants, supposedly to help him with his work. I think it was supposed to be a way to help the mortals. You know, a mortal has trauma, a demon turns their trauma into a nightmare. The demon consumes the nightmare, then, with the bad stuff gone, the mortal's mind is able to heal. I know, right? What could possibly go wrong? After all, sentient beings will always stay loyal to their creators. No chance at all they'll go rogue and start using their powers for evil. Yep. When you first told me about your nightmares, I thought it sounded like an Oniri at work, but I had no idea it was Epiales himself. Of course he'd be the one behind it all. From what I've heard, he was the first of the Oniri, the first one Father created. I guess that makes him feel like he's on equal footing to me and my real brothers. But it's just all complete nonsense. He said your fields of sleep were unusually fertile. Ugh. Okay, gross metaphors aside, I guess that explains why he chose you. Usually, demons will feed on a person for a little while and then get bored and move on. But if your nightmares are especially tasty, that's probably why he's decided to savor you. Yeah, agreed. Ew. I don't know. I can give you more sand for more dreamless sleep, but that'd only be a temporary fix. It might even make things worse. The harder we try to free you from his grasp, the tighter he's gonna hold you. No, don't panic. Come on, Starlight. We need to be calm if we're gonna figure this out. Well, yeah, Starlight. I thought it was fitting after what you said about the sand before. Besides, you're always awake to see the light of the stars anyway. Makes sense to me. You'll allow it for now. Oh, how generous. What should you call me? Morpheus. My name. Morph. Seriously. Did you use up all your creativity that first night? No. In fact, not to be dramatic, but I'd literally rather die. No, you will not. Hey, stop laughing. I'm serious. Yeah. But, there, see? My plan worked. You're smiling again. I win. Oh, come on. Don't be a sore loser. But, in all seriousness, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about Epiales. We need time. Oh, screw it. I can't believe I'm about to suggest this, but what if you came with me to Erebus? Yes. Demons are used to hunting in the mortal realm, so it'll be harder for him to track you down. Maybe, if we're really lucky, it'll be like an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. If you're not around, maybe he'll decide you're not worth the trouble and just move on to someone else. Won't Father be mad? Oh, of course not. He's gonna give me a great big hug and say, "I'm just glad you're all right, son." No. Actually, he's probably gonna kill me. But I've endured his wrath before. It's not fun, but it's not like it's anything new. As for you, well, you were only refusing to sleep because of Epiales. Hopefully, Father will see that you're the victim in all this. If we can convince him to let you stay for a bit, It'd buy us some time to come up with a better plan. Well, yeah. I mean, come on. Do you seriously think I'm gonna leave you at the mercy of that fiend? Can you what? Hug me? Sure, I guess. Okay, right. Hugging. I swear, you mortals and your strange customs. Oh, that, that actually wasn't as terrible as I thought. Don't thank me yet. Wait till you actually meet Father. You might decide you want to cuss me out instead. Okay, Starlight. You ready? Stand up and grab my arm. Yeah, just like that. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, maybe not that tightly. You're gonna tear my cloak at this rate. Changing my style? What do you mean? Trade in my cloak? You do realize Aunt Athena wove this for me, right? Oh, well, pardon me. I didn't realize there was a deadline to get with the times. Still, that's not a bad idea. Make it into a blazer. At the very least, I wouldn't be constantly tripping over it. Anyway, come on. Stop wasting time. Now, hold on. And whatever you do, don't let go. Alright. Hang on, Starlight. Hey, Starlight. How's it going? Are you setting in okay? Glad to hear it. I mean, I kind of figured from the looks of this place, but I just wanted to be sure. So, you're not just this messy back home in the mortal realm, huh? Yeah, about that, I've been meaning to ask you, how did you pull that off? I was half expecting Father to send you back to the mortal realm without even looking at you. Either that, or smite you where you stood. And yet, somehow, you walked out of there not only with all of your limbs intact, but an invitation to dinner? Yeah, sure, you're charming. If by charming you mean childish and irritating. It doesn't matter what you wear. You'll look great in anything. I just meant, you know, you're not bad looking. For a mortal. In the right light, you're even kind of cute. Though, if you want my advice, maybe stay away from the blue chitin. You don't want anything that's going to accentuate your dark circles. Fine. Suit yourself. It's not like I'll be there to see it. I don't know. You're the one he invited, not me. Things work a little differently when your father is a god. I may be his son, but I'm not exactly in his good graces right now. I'll show up, but I'm not making any promises. Though, to be honest, he might not even notice that I'm at the table. It's not that complicated. I do my work, and he ignores me. Except for when I do something wrong, of course. And then he pauses everything to chew me out. Simple. Oh, no, of course it doesn't bother me. It's fine, just peachy. It's not like there's anything I can do about it, though. So, what's the point? No. Why would he be interested in my feelings? Yeah, right. So, I should just waltz into his office and start pouring my heart out. Maybe play some sad violin music in the background while I'm at it. Look, just forget it. I said forget it. It's none of your business anyway. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You're just trying to help. You can't, but I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. Yeah. He was never around much when we were growing up. He's always had so much stuff to do, ever since Aunt Athena breathed life into the mortals. I mean, I get it. It's a lot for me sometimes, and I'm only in charge of dreams. I can't imagine how much he must have on his plate. Being the god of sleep in general, it's just, I don't know. It's not like it takes a ton of time to say, good job. Wouldn't kill him to do it every once in a while. Yeah, I guess invisible is a good way to put it. Ironic that my job literally requires me to be invisible most of the time. I just want him to see me, you know? I tried to help. I did everything I was supposed to, and more. I learned how to use my sand. I offered to take over the dream department, to give him a break. I helped manage the Oniri, but I don't know. I did everything right. At least up until now. But no matter what I do, it's never enough. I could kick Zeus off his damned throne at Olympus, and I doubt Father would even look up from his work. I just want to be worth something to him. At the rate I'm going, I'm just a waste of space. Well, of course you'd say that, but well, thanks. It's nice to know someone appreciates me, at least. I guess I could try talking to Father, I mean. I doubt he'll listen, but if he doesn't, I guess I'm no worse off than I started. Sure. Like I said, I don't think there's much that you can do, but I appreciate it. Anyway. Starlight. So, how are you liking Erebus so far? What? Were you expecting it to be all doom and gloom? It's the place where the recently deceased pass through en route to the underworld. Therefore, it must be a hellish wasteland. No. I get it. It is beautiful. The poppy fields, the soft grays of the landscape, the golden rapids of the Lethe. Oh, just FYI, don't ever drink the water. Unless you want to forget literally everything about who you are. You won't even remember your name. I fell in once as a kid, and even being a god, it took me a month to get all my marbles back. 0 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend. Why do I talk like what? All modern? Hey, you're the one who told me I needed to get with the times. Why shouldn't I use modern words? I guess it's because... I don't know. Despite the fact that you mortals can be annoying as ever, sometimes I've gotta hand it to you. You're pretty resilient. The civilizations that worshipped us died out long ago, but even when they crumbled, you humans kept going. No matter what life throws at you, wars, disasters, pandemics, you always somehow pick yourselves back up and just keep existing. And some of the stuff you've come up with in the past 1500 years is pretty sweet. Indoor plumbing, air conditioning, sour gummy worms. What? What bags? Inside the amphora? Oh, okay, listen to me. You absolutely can't let anyone know about those, okay? Nothing is supposed to cross from the mortal realm into Erebus, except souls. If Father found out... What? Are you seriously trying to blackmail me? You little... You think you don't count as one of those mortal goods yourself? I mean, okay, Father already knows about you, and seems to like you, somehow. But still, you never know. He might throw you out along with the gummy worms. Yeah. Fine, fine. You can have some. Just be quiet. Please. Fine. 2 bags. You drive a hard bargain, Starlight. I'm almost impressed. Hey, I said almost. I fully expect you to pay me back once we're back in the mortal realm. I don't know. Either when we've dealt with Epiales or when Father's patience runs out. One of the two. We will. I'm trying to think of a plan. Epiales is very sneaky, but he's not invincible. With any luck, when he can't find you in the mortal realm, he'll just pick a new target. If not, though, I don't know. I'll think of something. Just give me some time. I know. I can't blame you for being scared. Having a demon after you would be enough to make Hercules quake in fear, let alone a regular mortal. But, honestly, you've been as brave as any hero. The way you fought his power however you could, and then withstood meeting him face to face. You even let me whisk you away to a strange realm. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure if that was so brave or just stupid. But still, you're pretty cool. Oh, come on, don't get all mushy on me. Maybe I am going a little bit beyond my job description, but I hate that demon as much as you do. I'm not about to let him win. We're going to get him. I promise. Oh, all right. One more hug. Damn. How are you always so warm? You're like Aunt Hestia's sacred flame. I could get used to this. Oh, I gotta go. If I'm gonna crash your little dinner party, I've gotta go get changed. Just remember, anything but the blue chitin. Yeah. Screw you too. See you later, Starlight. My, look at you, mortal. I must say, you clean up quite nicely. That shade of blue is just perfect for you. Ah, you think I jest? On the contrary, I assure you I'm quite serious. You are a vision. One might even think you were a goddess yourself. Ah, yes, that. Perhaps I was a bit too harsh earlier. I was only teasing. After all, who would ever notice the shadows beneath your eyes when they have the rest of your face to gaze upon? You would put Helen of Troy to shame. Ugh, come on. I can't pay the guest of honor a simple compliment. I'm weirding you out. Oh, dear. Forgive me, mortal. I apologize. It must be the spirits. Speaking of which, have you tried the ambrosia just yet? True, it's usually reserved for the gods, but one sip couldn't hurt, could it? We've already broken all the rules to bring you here, haven't we? Besides, you're here at Father's invitation. You are no Tantalus, and even if Father tried to banish you to the depths, I have no doubt that Tartarus would send you right back. It couldn't bear to have someone as radiant as you walking its deathly halls. As stubborn as ever, I see. Well, in that case, you must try the wine. Personally, I prefer the red. Over a millennia old, sweet and dry, as deep and dark as the night itself. Allow me. Perfect. There you are, my sweet. Are you enjoying the festivities tonight? Father's parties have always been... What did I say? I believe I asked whether or not you were enjoying yourself. For all his flaws, I will admit Father makes an excellent host. Oh, what did I call you? Why, mortal, of course. What else would I have said? My sweet. Really? Are you sure you're not hearing things? I know you must still be frightened after that fiend threatened you. His powers are formidable, beyond compare even. But you needn't worry about him, my sweet. Don't let him torment that beautiful mind of yours, especially on a night like... Oh, I did I? But I couldn't have. After all, only one god calls you that. I would never presume to call you mine. Not when I know perfectly well that you really belong to him. Well, it would seem my little ruse has run its course. What a shame. Still, at least it means I can do away with this pathetic face. One moment. Hello, my precious. What's the matter? Surprised to see me? Oh dear. Did you truly believe you could keep yourself hidden from my eyes? I warned you, didn't I? That nothing would keep me from you. Morph? Is that what you call him? Oh, that is too good. I might just have to start using that one myself. Still, I think it's better if I don't tell you where he is. Believe me, it's tempting. If you knew the truth, I can only imagine how decadent those dreams would be. For now, though, I'll simply enjoy letting your mind run wild with the possibilities. After all, the strongest fear of all is the fear of the unknown. I can't wait to see what other delicious nightmares your mind cooks up. I'm never feeding from you again. Oh, but my sweet mortal, I already am. Think about it. Is this really how your dinner with Father went? Was the atmosphere truly so lively, with so many guests? Strange, too, that none of them would notice a long-banished god suddenly appearing in their midst. Unless... That's right, my sweet. This is all a nightmare, a tapestry of my own creation, woven from the threads of your mind. Yes, that anguish and fear. Delicious. Give me more. Leaving so soon? Come now. How can you run from something that's all in your own mind? You're certainly welcome to try, however. You know I love the thrill of the chase. Wake you up? Are you sure? I wonder. Will you like what you find when you open your eyes? Very well. I I suppose I'm sated enough for now. If you truly wish to wake up, then so be it. Good morning, my sweet. That is what you mortals say, isn't it? Not that it matters here, in my domain. You see, there's no such thing as day or night, only perpetual darkness, a soft, endless void where time loses all meaning. Don't worry, you'll adjust to it in time, I'm sure. Why, you're where you were always meant to be. We're in my sanctuary, my own little nest. It's nothing fancy, I admit, but it does have one thing to its advantage: complete and utter privacy. After all, we don't want any interruptions, do we? I trust you'll find it comfortable, especially here, in my bed. We'll be spending an awful lot of time here, after all. Oh, yes, forgive the bindings, but you tend to get quite feisty in your sleep. I suppose I could paralyze you like before, but there's a certain charm in doing it the old-fashioned way. Let you go? Oh, but my sweet mortal, we've only just begun. That little dream was merely an appetizer. Speaking of which, what did you think of my handiwork? Did you enjoy it? I confess, I did make a few improvements. In reality, Father's parties are about as lively as a wake, and I couldn't resist putting a few other special touches, just for you. After all, you'd been wanting that, hadn't you? A moment alone with Morpheus, just the two of you. Oh, yes. As much as you pretend otherwise, you crave his attention. Shall I humor you? I could pretend to believe you, if you'd prefer. But just look at the heat in your cheeks. Yes, I can sense that little flame within you, burning for him. You long to hear him whisper sweet nothings in your ear as he holds you close. Perhaps, if you wish, I could help with that. I may be the god of nightmares, but even a nightmare can start out sweet. I could give you your heart's desire in only a few moments, and all I ask in return is that you stop resisting. That's right. Submit to me, and I can bring all your darkest fantasies to life, ones that my dear brother would never dream of indulging. My, such language. It seems his bad habits are rubbing off on you. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but truth be told, I was hoping you'd fight back. That just means I get the fun of breaking you. And I know just how to do it. I really must must thank you, my sweet. Before you and my dear brother became acquainted, the truth is, I'd been starting to run out of new material to work with when it came to crafting your nightmares. As deliciously intense as your sorrows are, there's only so many times one can stomach the same old scenarios. I prefer a bit of variety in my diet. But then, who should come along but your precious Morph? How ironic that, in trying to protect you, he gave you someone else to care about. And therefore, a brand new course on the menu for me. Is that supposed to be a threat? Oh, my sweet mortal. You think I don't know that? What makes you think I wasn't planning for him to find you all along? Oh, yes, I know, my brother. A selfish, spoiled brat like him never wants to share his toys. No, if I truly want you, he must be dealt with. Once again, why spoil all the fun by telling you? But I promise you this. When you finally witness the horror I have in store for him, you'll be wishing with all your heart that it was just a nightmare from which you could wake. Oh, it's been a while since I've tasted mortal tears. Don't weep for him, my sweet. It's nothing less than he deserves. Only a fool dares to challenge me. Now, at last, he shall reap his reward, and I shall have mine, his precious little starlight. Yes, you will be mine, and mine alone, for all eternity. Now, I don't know about you, but I can feel my appetite returning. I think it's time you served me my main course for the night, wouldn't you say? Oh, hush now, my precious. There's no use resisting, you know that. You're bound, helpless, lost. Wherever you go, no hope of escape. There's nothing left to do but surrender. That's right. Surrender. And look into my eyes. Good. Lovely, aren't they? I know you missed this. Just lying here, gazing into my dark, beautiful eyes. Keep looking, my sweet. Let their darkness envelop you. Yes. Feel yourself hovering over the abyss. Feel yourself perched on the edge, at any moment ready to fall. Yes, falling deep into my eyes, deeper and deeper. You can't fight it, but you don't mind, do you? No, of course not. You always knew this would happen. Deep down, you've always known that you must surrender. It's all right, my sweet. Let my darkness fill your mind. Feel its soft, velvety touch as it pushes out all other thoughts. No more fears, no more worries, just emptiness and bliss. It feels good, doesn't it? Yes, enjoy it, my sweet. You know you want to. It's all right. Just let yourself relax, drifting along in that dark, blissful sea. Your eyes are growing heavy, so irresistibly heavy. You can feel the waves of sleep lapping at your mind, washing over you. Just give in and let yourself sink. That's it. Close your eyes and sink deep down. Yes, very good. Submit to me, my sweet. Submit and sleep. Yes, just sleep. 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 Starlight. Would you look at that, my sweet? It appears our guest has arrived, just in time. Starlight. Starlight, are you okay? What the fuck did you do to her? Wake her up. Shush. Keep your voice down. Her current nightmare is a particularly delicious one, after all. It would be a shame to wake her so soon. You bastard. Let her go. Hello to you too, brother. Welcome to my humble little home. I'm sorry it took me so long to have you over. We've both been so terribly busy, haven't we? Did I stutter? Let her go. Now. Well now, that's rather rude, isn't it? Here I went to all the trouble of putting together a nice little party. After all, we haven't seen each other in so long. What the hell is this? Some sort of demon ritual? Oh, I'm offended, brother. True, I suppose I'm a bit out of practice with hosting, given that I usually take my meals in bed. But I thought I'd covered the basics. A proper table, couches, even silverware. You were always telling me how I should be more civilized. And yet, it seems that my efforts go unappreciated. Just like always. It's terribly unfair. Wouldn't you agree, my precious? Get your filthy claws off of her! Now, there's no need for hostility. Why don't you have a seat? I'd offer you mine, but I'd hate to disturb our sleeping beauty. Shut up! If you think I'm gonna stand around listening to you all day, you've got another thing coming. This is your last chance. You've got 10 seconds to let her go before I drive this thing straight through your heart. Dear me, it seems Father's temper is rubbing off on you. I'd advise you to restrain yourself, brother. I'd hate to have to do anything drastic. We wouldn't want our precious mortal caught in the crossfire, now, would we? Starlight? Starlight, can you hear me? Come on, wake up, please. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. Oh, now this is just delightful. Please, by all means, keep going. You won't be able to wake her any more than a pebble can wake the sea. No one escapes the abyss of my slumber. Starlight, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna get you out of here. I swear. Do you hear me? Oh, trust me. She can. In fact, she's been hearing your voice for quite some time. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Oh, yes. She's heard you scream, groan, beg for mercy. She's heard your anguished gasps as your life bleeds away, your desperation as you plead for her to leave you and save herself, and your fading whispers as your body goes limp, over and over again with each and every nightmare. Who knew the death of one's beloved could provide so many delicate courses? You bastard! Not another step. Or what? Really? I would have thought it was obvious. If you so much as touch her again, I will make you wish Father had never thought of creating you. Oh, I don't think you will. Not if you care about your precious Starlight. Don't you play with me. You wouldn't kill her. Not after you went to all this trouble to snatch her from me. True. I wouldn't dream of killing her. However, we both know there are worse fates. What do you mean? Listen. Can't you hear it? That's the sound of her mind screaming, praying I'll let her wake up. It would be a shame if it never happened. What? Like I said, no one escapes my abyss. While you were busy being Father's lapdog, I had the chance to explore the deepest recesses of her mind. I've seen her most intimate thoughts, her darkest fears. With a wave of my hand, I can give her a nightmare to last for all eternity. A vision so terrifying it will leave her pathetic mortal mind in pieces as she scrambles for an escape that never comes. I can feed on her for all of time, while you are left with nothing but an unconscious, trembling shell. So, if you ever want to see her pretty eyes again, I suggest you be a good boy and listen. Come on. You really think I'm gonna fall for your tricks? Perhaps you're right. Perhaps it is a trick. But then again, perhaps not. Are you really willing to take that risk? What do you want, then? Just spit it out already. Before I do, perhaps you'd like to put down your blade and join us. As I said before, I mustn't disturb my pet. But not to worry. I made sure to save you another seat right over there. What the hell? Indeed. Lovely, isn't it? Only the best for my dear brother. Sculpted by Hades himself. A throne worthy of a prince. But no way. How the hell did you get that? Well, it's not like Hades was using it. He hasn't had much call for a chair of living stone ever since Theseus escaped. It seemed like such a shame for a work of art like that to be left sitting empty. You bastard. Oh, come now. It's been so long since you and I have had the chance to catch up. I've been just dying to hear all the latest news from Father's mansion. So, let me ask you one more time. Won't you put down your weapon and take a seat? If I do, you let her go. Understand? Perhaps I will. Who can say? But I can say for certain that my patience is quickly running out. It's really quite simple. Unless you want her trapped in her own mind for eternity, you'll do as I ask. Now. Fine. You win. Finally. Come on. What are you waiting for? Wake her up already. Always so impatient. Very well. As you wish. Welcome back, my sweet. My, that may have just been my best work yet. I'm surprised you were able to withstand it. It seems your mind is even stronger than I thought. It makes me wonder just how far I can go. How much I can push it before it snaps. No matter. We'll have plenty of time for that later. For now, I have a surprise for you. Starlight! Starlight! Listen to me. You've got to get out of here. Go on. Go. Run. No, just go. Get back to the palace. Father, he'll protect you. Just go. Please. What the... What are you doing? Are you even listening? Come on. You won't be able to free me. Just go. Oh, my precious mortal. I'm afraid your dear Morph is correct. You'd sooner be able to move Olympus than break those bindings. That stone will be his prison until I say otherwise. No, I'm afraid you're both at my mercy now. No! Let her go, you bastard. You have me now. It's what you wanted from the start. Do what you want with me. I don't care. Just let her go. Would you look at that, my sweet? Isn't it amazing how love can turn even a god into a fool? Though, in your precious prince's case, I suppose there wasn't much to work with from the start. He was always nothing more than a selfish, spoiled, fawning brat. Oh, hush now. It will be all right. Tell you what, I'll even let you help me decide what to do with him first. Should I send for the Furies to tear him to ribbons? Or perhaps I should leave him out for the Eagle of Caucasus. I've heard that the creature has been starving ever since Prometheus escaped from his chains. Or, better yet, perhaps I'll simply keep him here and let him enjoy the show. After all, what better punishment than for him to watch me break you? Yes, I want him to see you writhe, hear your every whimper. I want him to witness the moment when your spirit finally crumbles, when you beg me for mercy. I want to hear him scream when he realizes you are mine. What was that? Please? No, surely not. Can it be? Is that feisty spirit of yours finally starting to crack? No, Starlight, are you crazy? What are you? Silence. I'm sorry, my sweet. I don't think I heard you. What did you say? My. Isn't this interesting? I must say, it's delightful to hear you beg. Let's say I agreed to show him mercy. What would you be willing to do for me in return? How far would you be willing to go to protect your precious Morph? You'll be mine. Oh, really? Well then, why don't you prove it? No, Starlight! No! Silence! Now then, where were we? Oh yes, come here, my sweet. Yes, very good. There's that anguish and fear I know so well. There's a new flavor, though, isn't there? Sorrow. Then it's true. You really are giving up. Don't worry, my sweet. I swear on our Father's name, if you will be mine, then your precious prince goes free. After all, him living for all eternity, knowing that you chose another, spending the rest of his days in crushing guilt, knowing that somewhere out there, you're suffering in his place. I couldn't ask for anything more. Oh, it's very easy. All you need to do is just what you've done before. Yes, that's right. If you wish to seal the bargain, all you need to do is look into my eyes. Go on, my precious. That's all it takes. Surrender, and he'll be free. Yes, surrender, and look into my... What is this? You little wretch. I should have known you had some foul trick up your sleeve. You really think sand will work on me? Oh, just you wait. You think I've made you suffer before? Trust me, my pet. When I'm through with you, you'll wish you'd never... that you never... What? No. No. Curse you. You conniving little brat. I will not be undone so easily. I'll destroy you. Both of you. You'll be mine. Oh, shit. Well, that was fun. Starlight. Oh, fuck. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Oh, thank the gods. That bastard. I'm gonna feed him to Cerberus head first. I'll strap him to Sisyphus' boulder and push it back down the hill myself. Oh, hey. Shush. It's okay. I've got you. Shush. Just breathe. Here, do it with me. Breathe in and out. How in Olympus did you pull that off back there? How'd you manage to get my sand? You grabbed it when you were trying to free me. Wait, so when you offered yourself up for me, was that your plan all along? Just throw the sand? Gods. Great. Awesome. No way in hell that could have gone wrong. What do you mean? You could say the same about me. I knew what I was doing. That chair is built for mortals, not gods. I could have gotten out of it eventually. I mean, probably. But that's not the point. Even if I couldn't have gotten out, I wouldn't have wanted you to. Look, just don't try and sacrifice yourself for me again, okay? Alright. Point taken. We can talk about this later, once we've dealt with this piece of shit. I have no idea. It's meant for mortals, not demons, so probably not long. Whatever we do, we gotta do it quickly. I don't know. We could try and take him back to the palace, I guess. Father would probably grind his ass to stardust, especially considering how much he likes you. But even Father were to imprison him, or give him some other kind of god-awful Hades-style punishment, I don't trust him not to escape. He already snuck into the mansion to grab you. Apparently, he even managed to steal an entire throne from Hades. He's bound to break free eventually. When that happens, we'll be right back at square one. Huh? What is it? The River Leith? Wait. That's it. Gods, why didn't I think of that? You're brilliant. Right. If it affected me, that time I fell in, it'll definitely affect him too. Probably for longer, since no matter how much he whines about it, he's still not a god. If we wipe his memory, then hopefully that'll be the end of it. You'll finally be free. Damn right. What are we waiting for? Okay, I'll grab him, and you grab my other arm. Don't worry. You can hold on as tight as you want. You've earned it. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Hey, Starlight. You awake? Whoops. My bad. Guess I'll just have to take this absolutely delicious looking breakfast back to my room then. Shit. I don't think I've ever seen you move so fast. That was even quicker than when you threw my sand. How did I know food would be the best way to get you up? Wow, there's gratitude for you. You know, they say you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you. Alright, that's it. From now on, every sassy comment you make, I'm stealing one of these figs from your plate. Oh, gods. Okay, fine. Just cool him with the puppy dog eyes. I don't know. It's less about resisting them and more that they're just really annoying. Ah, gods. Come on. Just eat your damn food already. Well, duh. No breakfast is complete without sour gummy worms. Kind of unconventional, I know, but I figured some non-breakfast stuff might be okay. Especially considering it's almost dinner time by now. Almost a full day by this point. You passed out pretty much as soon as we finished talking with Father. Not that I blame you, after everything you've been through. Anyone would be exhausted after that. Yeah, that too. I don't actually need to sleep, but I can only imagine what a relief it must be to not have to be afraid to close your eyes anymore. Seriously, though, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you sure? I don't know. Maybe it's just that my bullshit detector is always working overtime when I'm with you, but it's okay to not be okay, you know? Yeah, sure. Just let me know. At the risk of sounding sappy, I'm here for you either way. By the way, I probably should have said this back at the sanctum, but thanks. Hello? For saving me. You were... I don't think I've seen a mortal do what you did. That's the kind of stuff that myths are made of. Tricking the trickster and all that? That was incredible. I know I said that I could have gotten out of the chair eventually, but to be honest, I don't really know. We could have been stuck there for ages, and, well, it wouldn't have been pretty, especially for me. So, thanks, Starlight. Gods, it doesn't really feel like enough, but it's all I can say. Well, yeah, I came to rescue you, but it's my fault he snatched you in the first place. I should have known better than to leave you alone. Me coming to find you, that barely makes us even. Yeah, okay, fine. I guess I did do the whole sacrificing myself up for you thing. Oh, gods. I'm an idiot. Shit, wait, no. I didn't mean it like that. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It's just... I should have been smarter about the whole thing. I should have known it was all a fucking trap. If I'd actually stopped to think for a damn second... But I don't know. I can't remember the last time I was that angry. Seeing you there, in his arms. Gods. I could have torn him apart with my bare hands. Yeah, for real. Usually, I'm against dumping shit in rivers, but oh man. Watching the current of the Lethe carry him away? I've never seen anything more satisfying. I wonder if he'll even remember his own name, let alone how to get back. Yeah, agreed. Good riddance. Yeah, what's up? Wait, hang on. Back in the sanctum, you mean... He said what? Love makes us fools. Oh, right. That. No, you're not... I mean, he was definitely saying it to try and mess with us, but I mean, he may not have been entirely wrong. The whole time we were in there, all I could think about was you, getting you out of there. If anything happened to you, gods, I don't even know. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is he wasn't wrong about me feeling something. I can't believe I'm saying this, but fuck it. I like you, Starlight. Yeah, in that kind of way. Oh, God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Is this what it was like for Eros when he first started talking to Psyche? Oh, come on. You should see your own face. You're as red as clay. You could be a painted figure on an amphora. What? Wait. You're serious? I swear, if this is some sort of fucking joke. Gods. So, you like me too? That's... Oh, gods, I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. What happens now? Oh, shit. I didn't really think about that part. I could kiss you, huh? How cliche. Should I present you with a big bouquet of roses, too? Maybe some chocolates, or one of those cheap teddy bears holding a stuffed heart. Shut up. Oh, yeah? Make me. Oh, Starlight. Man, you really need to brush your teeth. Okay, sorry. Here, let me make it up to you. Huh? Father, to be honest, I don't give a flying fuck. He can disapprove if he wants. I couldn't care less. Actually, we're doing okay, believe it or not. That night, after dinner, when you went to bed, the two of us, we actually talked a little. It was super awkward, but it went better than I thought. Father, he actually admitted that maybe he shouldn't have taken my work for granted for so long. I never in a million years thought I'd hear him say that. So, thanks for that, too, I guess. If you hadn't kept pushing me to talk to him, I don't know if I ever would have. Yeah, things are still a little raw, so we're gonna give each other some space, but maybe it'll be okay. Not right away, but maybe in the long run. Huh? Oh, no, I'm not smiling. It's a grimace. It's kind of annoying to have a partner who actually pushes me to be a better person. Come on, eat your food already. It's probably stone cold by now. What's with that look? Don't tell me you're gonna say something sappy like, I love you. Oh, oh, for fuck's sake. Come here. I love you too, Starlight.